Questions?
Dani, how did your serving kind of set the tempo during that first set with 3 different players getting aces?
Yeah, we were always looking at ways to improve our serving. So to start a match off and be super aggressive and successful really sets the tone for the rest of the game, and I thought our players did a nice job of going after it.
What happened on that double challenge play? How did you see that unfold?
Well, they challenged that the ball was down, but I thought it was clearly up off Laney's shoe. That's debatable, but Bergen was like they were in the net on the joust, and so then we challenged the net on the play before that ball off the foot. So that's what happened. So that got reversed. So.
Andy says Bergen's yet to miss a challenge call. Is that true?
She's what?
She's yet to miss a challenge call.
Bergen?
Yeah.
I think she's missed a couple, but she's typically very good at it. But sometimes she's a little overconfident. It's like, no, that, even in practice, we're like, no, we saw it, Bergen.
The second set and part of the first or third set got close. I mean, you guys have had a lot of domination in some of these games, but getting towards the postseason, playing in those type of situations where you're tied or you might be up 1, down 1, how beneficial will that be long term?
You know, anytime we get challenged, it's good. I mean, the score matters, yes, but if another team's playing great and challenging us in areas that we need to improve, that's going to be helpful. So I don't necessarily think it's always a score thing. It's just when other teams are doing things that make us uncomfortable, it's good for us to work through that. So I thought Iowa played really well. You know, that's what we've seen on film. They've lost a lot of 5-game matches, and you think they win half of those, they'd probably be a tournament team. So it's a good team with a great setter and a fantastic libero, and they do a nice job.
I think Olivia had to dig on one of their setters' second attacks early on. How did that help kind of?
For sure, you know, I think that anytime you can dig something that makes a team great, so successful, that's going to be helpful. And obviously we scouted that, and sometimes even as much as you scout it, still is really good. So it was a great play by Liv, and we were all over it, and she still got kills. So, I mean, she does a great job with that.
Coach, 350 sellouts, we talk about all the time just how special Husker Nation is, but can you speak to the volleyball fans and attest to 350 sellouts?
Yeah, just amazing that this tradition started so long ago, and now 350, it was just an amazing milestone. So pretty awesome that I'm able to be here for it and to be a part of it and part of a lot of the ones before this, but just pretty incredible to support, and just not just people showing up to watch the games, but their investment in our players, the program, the coaches, and you know, it's more than just a game here, and we're just so thankful that we have the support and that this hopefully isn't the last milestone we celebrate.
How have you seen Virginia really settle in and find some confidence?
Yeah, exactly. She's settling in and finding confidence. So she's playing great. I think Bergen's setting her great. You know, she's, you know, obviously moved here in July. That's not a long time. So she's finally getting acclimated to, you know, the city and the style of play and everything that, besides those two things, all the ins and outs of being a college student. So she looks great and happy, and, you know, we're going to need her to be great.
What makes you decide when you want to use her from the service line or go for it?
You know, we haven't used her a lot recently. I just felt like she wasn't as confident, but today in practice she was really going for it, and we were kind of teasing her, but in a serious way, like making her serve when everybody was yelling, making her serve when everybody was quiet, and she looked really good. So it's like, let's see if she can get it going tonight. So I think that's just you don't want to let it go too long where it's just error after error, but you want to give her some opportunities. So I don't know what we'll do on Saturday night.
Coach, you clinched your share of the Big Ten. I mean, obviously plenty of bigger goals ahead, but can you speak to that accomplishment?
Yeah, a huge accomplishment. You know, winning a Big Ten championship is extremely hard. You have to play great over a long period of time against great teams every single night. And, you know, this team, they really wanted. The Big Ten felt like, of course, we're fired up to win a share of that, but like this team just has much bigger goals. So maybe not as excited as this group's been in the past, but no, it's a huge accomplishment. There was a time we didn't win one for a while, right? And here we are 3 in a row. So I'm just proud of this group to continue what they started, and I'm proud that I got to be a part of it and be a part of what they started.
Final questions?
Switching up to Indiana, I mean, you mentioned on Tuesday that they're a quick offense.
Mm-hmm.
How do you prepare for that, and kind of adjustments do you make for a quicker team?
Well, I mean, we have Kelly and myself setting in practice, so we should be well prepared. But no, their setter, she does an awesome job, and just what they're doing is very, very tough to defend. And if they're clicking, it's really hard. So we've been prepped it on Monday early. We'll prep it really hard tomorrow. I'm glad we have a day off in between. I think that is really important for this match, and might take us a little bit to adjust in the game, but hopefully once we settle in, that we'll be like, okay, we've worked on this, we know what we're going to do. But they're a great team, playing great, and again, something that they do something different. But I love that challenge. Our team's fired up for it. It's just going to be good. We don't know who we're going to face in the tournament, so this is just something that LSAT prepares us for that.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.